One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Monroe, Louisiana, home to the ULM Warhawks. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Georgia State Panthers, squaring off with another Sun Belt foe, the UL Monroe Warhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Warhawks will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Panthers offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback. The eyes now turn to the defense to see whether they can keep this lead intact late in the fourth. From the gun to give, looking for room. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The inside handoff. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Panthers. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Hardy. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Got his man. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. He might want another play. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's 4th. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle.
They drove by down the side and said, law enforcement, Forest Service. And without even thinking, I just instinctively, I just blurted out, fuck you, tree pig. But I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure they're nothing like regular cops. Unless you go black bear, am I right? All right. Fuck ass in the butt. See you.
You need to get one to work. Yes, sir. Drop. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Conway, South Carolina, Brooks Stadium, and home of the teal-clad Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on another team from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. From the gun, the running back has it. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down.
Man, I think back in the day, this is a no-brainer. You're playing the football and believing your defense, but analytics all the time now telling you to be aggressive. I'm interested to watch this play. Obviously, if you're aggressive, you might could run this clock out and end the football game and not have to put your defense back on the field.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. And the Panthers with the 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Stanley. Got his man in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. From the shotgun, the inside give. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. To the air on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wilson will throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. All knotted up and just a little bit of time left in regulation. Wants to fire on second down. Looking left. He's got it. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Hey, QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The shot that clears in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, shot to clear. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Who can you count on in those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Might be changing the route. To throw, it's Stanley. Under fire. Got the first himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Caught near the sticks. It's 4. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Georgia State jumps back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Because they're doing a language that we can't be bothered to learn. Their racism is different from our racism. It's like I was asking my promoter, I was like, what's like a stereotype you guys have about white people? You all smell like milk. Milk has a smell. Not the touche, you know. Their main focus is against the Chinese. The Japanese hate the Chinese. And this white people, that confuses them. Really? You guys don't see eye to eye? Oh, fuck, no, fuck, sorry. Like that. The English.
The Sun Belt football season, always a fun one. That's why they sometimes call it the Fun Belt. But now, the serious business of crowning a champion in the Sun Belt Conference Championship game. Welcome to downtown Atlanta and Center Parc City, the home of the Georgia State Panthers. So we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on another Sun Belt team, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Arkansas State Red Wolves offense comes on the field first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Get some space around the 30. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. And the Red Wolves hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. No huddle here for the offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
On the ground, it's Rogers. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. A quick juke. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39. The Red Wolves will try to keep this drive moving.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on the hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Throwing off play action. Grab by the receiver. They bring him down after a short gain there. Critical moment in this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. And they pick up the first on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Red Wolves will have to kick this away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. So the Georgia State Panthers offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. 1st down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. The shotgun handoff here. They stop him at the 45, and that's good for a first down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
But right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short game. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. To the air, it's Stanley. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. The Red Wolves hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Try and muscle for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He'll lose a few yardage. That's going to be the final play of the first. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the...
Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much room in that return, tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Looking downfield, it's Wilson. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
Play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Finds his target, and it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Georgia State offense on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Washington. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. 2nd down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That game moves the ball out near the 25. And the Red Wolves hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense some fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Red Wolves bring their punt team onto the field. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Ball handed off. As the first down is still going. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. 1st and 10 after the offense. Dropping back, it's Stanley. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete, and 2nd down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. They need less than a yard for a 1st down. They'll go for it on 4th. Trying to convert with a sneak. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab made by the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. 1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. Now the important point after attempt.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Wilson. Moves out of the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Stevens. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. 1st and 10 play coming up. Looking for some space. It's Rodgers. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. And the Red Wolves come to the line to run the hurry up. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Porter. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. Using his legs here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds his man. It's Rodgers. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
What a first half. We've seen a little bit. These guys have come all the way back. They score with no time remaining. Now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, great energy in that building and a fun first half in this Sun Belt Championship. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the Sun Belt Championship.
The Red Wolves will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Panthers offense back out there now. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And now the running back's got it again. That run moves the ball across the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Scanning the field, it's Stanley. He's looking deep down the middle. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. What a missed opportunity here. A chance for a big play. He's wide open. I think he starts to maybe think too much about making a play and trying to score a touchdown. Just drops the football.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Short connection to the tight end here. The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards.
False start on offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has the 1st down and more. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23. His defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. And then 1st down, right back to the running game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try the ground game here. And he's brought down at the 3-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first.
Touchdown, Panthers, to put them on top now. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution.
Well, the returner fumbled it. While they keep the football, they're able to recover that fumble and avoid a costly mistake. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Back behind the quarterback, line in the pistol. On the run, it's Rodgers. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And the Red Wolves will crank up the tempo. fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Dropping back, it's Wilson. Grab down the middle, it's Wagner. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. The Red Wolves are in the red zone. The backs got it. Great cut, they whiff on him. Touchdown, Arkansas State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
And they've got him.
A running back who could take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Needs a completion here on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down after a short gain. That'll wrap up the third. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He hands it to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Now, fourth down.
So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's going to take off here. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle, but first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass, it's Stanley. Tries to get it to the running back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. So early movement from the offense. That'll push them back 5.
False start on offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Back to pass. It's Stanley. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Georgia State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They worked some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop them at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes?
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Stevens.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Grab down the middle. It's Stevens. An effective play. Good for a first down of the 35. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. A
and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands that he dropped it. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And a timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy. A crucial moment here. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's running out of time here. Just throws it away, but takes a... Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and we can now say that the Fun Belt has a champion. We all know seasons like this are hard to put together, but we're going to have to wait and see what the committee decides to do if this championship team gets an invite to the college football playoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.